How you feeling, Eric?
I'm good. How are you?
I asked James Toney this week who wins, Kid Chocolate or Gabe Rosado, and you know what James Toney said?
What?
Kid Chocolate, because he got my main man Erik Brown in his corner.
James is a character. That's my man.
Yeah, no, he said some stuff that rattled some people. He said that he would knock out Ali in his prime, and he said he's gonna knock out Klitschko, and people are sensitive because when you talk about their hero, their idol.
Mm-hmm.
How's the camp going for Gabe Rosado?
It's going great. Pete's working really hard, putting in a lot of rounds, getting the job done. That's what we do.
Over the last few years, you've made it to the top 10 best trainers in boxing, with Paulie, with Pete winning the titles, defending the titles. How do you explain your rise from almost anonymity to like one of the best in the world?
I don't know. I think it's just a matter of having good fighters, and then people seeing them perform and how they perform, and then they recognize that there's somebody along with them that works with them to get to that point, and so obviously, naturally, you start getting some recognition. But I've been doing this a long time, and I've had some good fighters in the past. You know what I mean? But these two guys coming and doing what they've done at virtually the same time made a big difference.
Without looking too fast forward, if you pass Gabe Rosado, who would you want next? Would it be Triple G? Would it be someone else?
Well, I think anything that makes sense is worth doing. I think Pete's ready to fight pretty much anybody out there. But the business end has got to make sense as well. So, of course, you want to fight the best out there, but you also have to think about your career and your business end of it. You know what I mean? So, whichever opponent makes the most sense, business-wise as well as competitively, and I think that's what we want to do.
Let me ask your take on this. There's a lot of talk of Mayweather-Khan. What do you think?
I think it's a joke.
No, I think it's a good fight.
I don't.
Why not?
Because Khan, I don't think Khan should even be in the ring with somebody like Mayweather.
He has speed. He has great ring generalship.
No, he has all that until he fights somebody that can fight, and then he loses it.
So who's next for Floyd? Danny Garcia?
That would be a good fight.
Why?
Because Danny Garcia's got balls, and Danny Garcia can fight. He's proven himself now. He's been fighting at the top level for like 5 or 6 fights now. He's risen to the occasion on every time. His latest test was Lucas Matiste. Everybody said Matiste was going to blow him out the ring. Matiste couldn't do nothing with him. It was just the opposite. I think if anybody deserves a title shot against Floyd right now that's out there right now, it's probably Danny Garcia.
Okay, they're talking about this December 14, Maidana Broner. What do you think?
Not much.
Why?
Because Broner's really not as good as people think he is, or he thinks he is. And Maidana, I'm not sure if he's the same fighter he was originally. But I think it's going to be a challenge for Broner, more so than it is going to be for Maidana.
Rios Pacquiao, you were a wild card for many, many years. You're still there. You've seen Manny. The big question is Manny the same Manny after this knockout, or is he damaged?
Well, we'll see when the fight comes. Nobody can predict that until he gets in the ring. Manny's no foreigner to adversity. He's been there before, and he's risen up above it. So he's a little bit older, but I don't think that knockout will affect him that much, because up until that point he was winning the fight. He just ran into a shot. So I don't think Brandon Rios can deal with him. I think Manny will knock him out. And Brandon Rios is a tough kid. Don't get me wrong.
I have Rios on that one, Coach.
Don't get me wrong. I think Brandon Rios is a very tough kid, but I think Manny will knock him out.
That's me. The last thing I'm going to ask you. Gabe Rosado, very talented, tough, showed it, went in there. What's going to be the plan for that fight, without giving away your game plan?
Just go in there and whoop his butt. Go in there and show him who's the real champion. Is
it Pete's power the key?
It's not just that. It's his mindset, it's his skills, and his power. Pete's a pretty rounded fighter. I don't think Rosado's ready for him.
There you have it. Stay tuned right here. Erik Brown, Peter Quillen, Kid Chocolate, putting in the work, getting ready for their big fight against Gabe Rosado. Thanks, Coach. For EsNewsReporting.com, I'm Elik back reporting.